Hello, 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 vision building women. How are you? How are you? Okay, this says that I am streaming live on Facebook, so let me check it, right? And I want to have a special revelatory message on tonight. A special revelatory message on tonight. So I want to share that with you. Let me just check to make sure that I am live in the group. Okay, make sure I'm live in the group. All right, there we are. All right, we are live in the group. Thank you for joining me. Now, you know what I got to do? I got to group. Okay. Hello, Regina, BBA in the house. Hello, hello. How are you, my mastermind sister? It is so good to see you here. All right, let me go live over, or let me make sure that I'm live on the computer so I can see your comments because I love to see your comments. So come on in, everybody. I want to wait. It's a little bit before 9 because I'm actually going live using Zoom because I want to show you something, and that's why I am live on Zoom. So there we go. So come on in as you come in. All right, let me turn this down a little bit. There we go. All right. So if you can hear me and see me okay, let me know that you can hear me and see me okay on tonight. So let me know that you can hear me and see me okay. So then come on in as you are coming in. Welcome, welcome. I see Regina. Hey, Regina again. Hello, Betty. How are you? Welcome, welcome. All right. Want to welcome everybody in on tonight. Wonderful. Thank you, Valerie. Songbirds in the house. One of the most wonderful prophetic psalmists that I have ever heard. All right. And so glad to have you in the house on tonight. Glad to have you in the house on tonight. Now, I'm going to be sharing some things with you on tonight that was absolutely revelatory to me. All right, when God gave it to me. And I tell you, I've got all these notes. I actually went live in another group. I shared it with them, but I shared it a little bit differently. And the Lord, and I wasn't actually going to bring it here because I thought that was for that group. And the Lord said, no, you bring it here in addition. So you know what I did? I actually very quickly prepared some slides and everything. So I would have some slides to go with it. So I actually did that for you all because I want to teach it to you tonight. I promise I won't be on here long. It's 9 o'clock. We're going to go ahead and get started. 9 o'clock. So I want to share this with you tonight. I will tell you most of you have probably seen my Black Friday mentoring or monetizing your mentoring, and the Lord has really gave me that, and so that's going to be what I'm going to be doing, working with women who are ready to take their coaching, take their mentoring to the next level, and be certified and be able to do what they need to do, have your program together and get all that together. So we'll talk about that a little bit later on. But what I wanted to share with you tonight is how I got to the point where I am today in this revelation that the Lord gave me. And I'm so very excited about it. I'm so very excited about it because when I've always talked about taking action. And you all know that. Okay. It's always different. It's always strange to see where you need to look because I've got two of me on here. So it's always strange about where I need to look on this. So let me just look in the camera. All right. So, hey, Yvonne. Hello, Felicia. Welcome, welcome. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. So, it's when the Lord gave me this revelation, I was sitting and I was thinking about God, why is it? Why is it that women have so much in them, but yet we don't take action? We don't take action. Why is it that there's so much in us? And I was putting it off on like fear or self-confidence, or maybe we have fear, we don't have a lack of self-confidence. Sometimes we don't. I was also saying, well, maybe sometimes we don't know what our calling is, that sort of thing. And when you don't know those things, then maybe that's kind of holding you back, okay, from moving forward. And so then, I just began studying the word action. Okay, I'm going to be frank with you. I just started studying the word action. Actually, believe it or not, I was sitting here and I was I'm going to do something tomorrow. I'm going to go live tomorrow on something I've never done before in my life, but I'm going to do it tomorrow. Not the live, but what I have in this little piece of paper. And I'll share that with you tomorrow. But as I was sitting there doing that, I said, what is there about taking action, God, that women just don't want to do that? Some women, there are some women who just get things in their head and they just go. Okay, they nothing holds them back. They just move forward. But then there are others who, for whatever reason, they get held back. They get held back. And so why is that? Why is that we don't move forward for whatever reason? Why is it that we are not taking action? So I said, well, let me start at the beginning. So you know me, I went to the dictionary and I studied, looked at the dictionary definition of action. And when I looked up the dictionary definition of action, very simple definition, and it says that action is a process of doing something, a process of doing something. And so that is when it hit me. And that's what I want to share with you tonight. That the Lord showed me, why is it that some women are moving forward. Some women are doing the coaching. You're writing your books. You're moving forward in your career. You're moving forward in your ministry. You're moving forward in areas of your life. All right. And others just seem to be stuck. They don't move forward. And I'm sure you know women in both categories, right? You know women in both categories. And so when the Lord showed me why it is that even though there are some women who are taking action, but yet they're not moving forward. They're taking action, but they're not moving forward. And so let me show you this. And I want to bring these slides up here because of the way that the Lord gave it to me. I want to show you how he gave it to me. Wait a minute, I've got to make this distinction here. Okay, I got to pull this out separately. There we go. Hold on just a second. Now let me share my screen. Okay. So I want to show you what the Lord gave to me. And this is something that I just thought was just revolutionary for me. Okay, I'm going to put fill there and see what that does. I'm not sure what it's going to do. All right, so you should see a screen here, and it should say I'm inside of an application, so it looks a little funny. It actually has two slides at one time. So um, I really don't want you to see the other slides ahead of each other, but that's okay. All right. So let me do something here. Make that a little bit bigger and make this slide a little bit bigger. There we go. Now you should only be able to see one slide. Let me look at my what I'm doing here and make sure you can only see one slide. Okay. Come on. I see lots of other people have come on in. Come on in. There we go. Now you can only see one slide. So here's the revelation the Lord gave me. And I want to ask you this question on tonight. And that is action or implementation. Which are you doing? Action or implementation? Which are you doing? And like I said, when the Lord gave me this revelation, it was like an aha as to why people, especially I deal with women, so I'll say women, why is it that some women aren't going forth and doing what they need to do? Why is it that there were some women that took the pandemic and they're coming out of the pandemic with a product or with a book or going back to school? They may be doing it online or whatever it is, but they're not where they were at the beginning of the pandemic. Why is that the case? Versus why are there some women who just sort of got stuck in the pandemic? They didn't know what to do. They just knew that there was all these different things that they wanted to do but didn't get any of it done. And then here it is, today's November 24th. We're about 30 about 40 days until the end of the year, and you're still didn't get done in this year what you want to get done, even though in the pandemic we were at home more and we had the opportunity to do more, but still we didn't get the things done. And the Lord showed me tonight is because some people were taking action and some of you were implementing. And there's a difference. I will tell you, I got so excited over this that I almost like fell out of my chair. Okay. That some of you take action and then some of you are implementing, and there's a difference. So now let me go straight to it. This next slide here. So, excuse me, when you see the difference between action and implementation, all right, taking action versus implementation. All right, let me try to get all of it on the screen right there. All right, can you see that? So, when you implement something, and this is the difference. Oh, and let me give you the definition for implement. To implement means that you're going to make a decision and put a plan into effect. You're going to make a decision and you're going to put a plan into effect. Now, this is where it really, the rubber meets the road. This is where there are the difference of women who are all the time doing something, but never have any outcome or never have any output. You're not making the money that you want to make in your practice, or you have a coaching firm or you're coaching, but you're not making the kind of money you want to make. You have a ministry, but you're not doing the kinds of things that you want to do, that sort of thing. You have a career, but you're not moving forward in it or going up the ladder because the way you want to go. It's because you may be taking action, but you're not implementing. I will tell you, this is revelatory tonight. I'm not going to be on here long, but I need you to get this, okay? Because you need to get it before Thanksgiving. You need to get this before Thanksgiving, so that when you're at Thanksgiving, and a lot of us will be with our immediate family for Thanksgiving, as opposed to traveling, that sort of thing. So when you're at Thanksgiving, I want you to start thinking about implementing versus just taking action. All right, let's look at the right side. When you take action, you're going to be busy. You're going to be doing some things. You're going to be making some things happen. But you may not have clarity. You may be all over the place. You may not be focused. Okay? You're just busy. You're doing a lot of work. It looks like you're doing a lot of different things on the Facebook. You're putting all these things out there that you're doing, but there's no focus. You're just taking action. You're just making moves, but you're not focused. There's no alignment with your divine assignment. I taught a whole class on that back here in the summer. Alignment with your divine assignment. You're doing a lot of things. You may be selling this over here or selling that over there or doing this or doing that, but you're not in alignment. So you're taking action and you're busy and you're all over the place, but because you have no clarity and you're not focused, you're not getting anything done. You're not getting the outcome that you want to have. Versus implementation. When you implement something, you are very clear on what it is that you want to do. Why are you clear? Because you made a decision. In making that decision, you've done your research. In making that decision, you've got whatever help or support that you may need. In making that decision, you've gotten, like the Bible says, to seek wise counsel. You've gotten wise counsel. In making that decision, then you went down and you made a plan. Okay, you've got step 1, step 2, step 3, and you may not even know all the steps, but you've made a plan to move forward. In implementation, there is focused action. That means that you may have a lot that you have to do, but you are very focused and you know exactly what it is. And because there's clarity, you've made a decision, you have a plan, there's focused action, you are in alignment. And then when you implement something, you get the outcomes that you are looking for. I hope you are getting this. If you're understanding this, let me know. If you're seeing the revelation here, if you're in the group where you're taking action, where you're just doing a lot of stuff, but you're just kind of like you're spinning your wheel. You're doing things. You're taking action. You're actually doing things. But I want us to move. And when the Lord showed me this, I was like, oh my goodness, I've got to share this with my community, because I'm always saying, take action, take action, take action, take action. Thank you. I see the hearts. I'm always saying, take action, take action, take action. But God is saying, In order for you to get out of this season, what you need to get out of it, you got to do more than take action. You've got to start implementing, because when you implement something, that means you have clarity. That means you made a decision. You have a plan. You have focus action, and you are in alignment with what God wants you to do. See, implementation is bigger than taking action. Next level is implementation, or implementation is next level. I hope you're getting this. I do. I hope you're getting this. That implementation is next level. If you want to begin to do those things that God has placed on the inside of you, and you want to start moving forward and doing what God says that you need to do, then I will tell you what, you have to move from just taking action, just doing stuff, not knowing, all right, to implementation. See, this is where I will say, how can I say it? I don't want to say the rubber meets the road, but this is where you move from the level that you are to the next level. Women who are implementers move to the next level. Let me say that again. Women who are implementers move to the next level. Yes, Yvonne said, yes, Lord, implementation is next level. Because see, with implementation, you have now, you're either working with someone, or as a coach, as a mentor, you're working with someone, you're in a class, you're doing something so that you can get the clarity that you need, so that you can make the plan that you need, so that you can have the focus action that you need, so that you can have the alignment that you need, so that you can do what it is that you know you're supposed to be doing. Versus taking action, you're going to take this person's class and you're going to go over here and listen to that person. Everybody's telling you how to run around, do different things, and you're not getting anything done. You're posting on social media, but you don't see any impact from it. Okay, what I'm trying to show you here is that taking action is good, but implementation is next level. Taking action is good, but implementation is, trying to get it all on the screen. Taking action is good, but implementation is next level. And you have to move from a point of just taking action to implementation. And in the other group, I said that implementation, that taking action is a subset of implementation. You know what? I have to change that, because taking focused action is a component of implementation. Taking focused action is a component of implementation. Now, I want you to think about it. Tomorrow is the day for Thanksgiving. Thursday is Thanksgiving. So I'll give you those 2 days. All right. But Friday, I need for the women in vision building women to start determining, what am I going to implement between now and the end of the year. 2020 is still, my pastor told us at the beginning of the year that 2020 is a season of plenty. I still believe that 2020 is a season of plenty. The thing about it is, you have to make some implementation moves in order to see it happen. I made some bold moves here at the end of the year. I have moved aside and said, I'm going to be very focused in what I am teaching. I'm going to be very focused in the kind of women that I'm working with. I'm going to be very focused in how I run my company. And you know what? God began to open up doors. I even got a job offer. Somebody offered me a position. All right. Somebody even offered me a position and job, and doors are opening. Why? Because I have clarity. I've made a decision. I have a plan. I've got focused action, and I'm in alignment with the divine assignment that God is giving to me. When you do that, then you're doing more than just taking action. You are moving forward with a plan. You're moving forward. And that's why sometimes we don't move forward, because we take action, but we don't implement. I hope if you're getting this, let me know. I need to know that you all are understanding and you're getting this difference of taking action and implementing, and why it is so important right now. If you're getting it, let me know. Put some comments in there and let me know that you're understanding, that you're getting this, because this is so very important. As you move into the remainder of 2020, you just can't take action. You've got to have some clarity. You've got to make some decisions. You've got to have a plan. You've got to be you've got to have that focus action, and you've got to be in alignment. Yes, Pastor Deborah, it is time to implement. Pastor Darlene, I'm getting this all for real. Yes, exactly. Because and implementing means that you are, and I put this up here too. All right. I wish I could get this all on one screen. Let me make this just a little bit bigger. There we go. Now you should be able to see the whole page. Now let me see what it looks like on the screen. Okay, so now let me ask you a question. I've talked about this before, but I want you to see it again. Because see, before there are stages that you go through before you can become an implementer. Okay, before you can start implementing, there are stages sometimes that you kind of go through, and I kind of want to make sure that you get this and you see this, right? So some of us are in the dreamer stage, meaning that we're all the time dreaming, but we're never taking action. You know, you dream, 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 you write it in your journals, you put it here, you put it there, but you never take any action on what you write down. All right. In the rest of 2020, I need you to get out of the dreamer stage. I need you to take your whatever you've been dreaming, whatever you've been writing down, and I need you to put some implementation plans behind it. Okay. For there's another stage is the lurker stage. You plan, but you don't do anything with it. You don't take action. Okay. And yes, implementing will take you out of your comfort zone for real. Because see, when you're a dreamer and when you're a lurker means you watching what everybody else is doing, but you're not doing anything. Okay. As a lurker, you're watching everybody else. You're on Facebook, you're in this person's class, you're watching what they're doing, you're kind of taking some notes on the side, but you don't do anything. You don't make any plans, you don't take any action or anything. All right. Learner. Okay. The learner will fool you because a lot of us get stuck in the learning stage. In the learning stage, you're getting your books, you're going to your classes, you're taking your workshops, you're doing a lot of free stuff online. You're getting this, you're getting that, you're going to all these conferences and everything, all this stuff, but you don't do anything with it because you always say, I got to learn one more thing. I got to do this before I get started. I got to do that before I get started. And see, as a learner, you don't get anywhere. You have books that are piled up all over your bookshelf. You have things everywhere. You have notebooks full of stuff, but you still don't get anywhere. Now, the next stage is the implementer. Okay. The implementer is one who makes a decision, they make a plan, they take action. And I should change that to they take focused action. Okay. They make a decision, they make a plan, they take focused action. They're in alignment. They do all of these different things. Now, can they do this by themselves? Most of the time, no. Most of the time, you're going to need a coach, you're going to need a mentor, you're going to need somebody to help get you through this. Okay. I know I had to. I am the coach that I have now, and I have all of them. I have a combination of coaches. Okay. I'm in a combination of masterminds that you don't get everything that you need in one mastermind. So many times people think that you can get everything you need from one coach. That is not true. If coaches are good, they only specialize in one area. Let me say that again. I'm not talking about any of my fellow coaches. I'm not talking about any of my fellow coaches, but what I will tell you, when coaches are good and coaches that get results, they focus in one area. Let that be a learn for all of you that are out there that are coaches and you wonder why is it that people aren't hiring you. It's because people don't know what you do. I've been through that stage. I've been through that stage. That's why you see me moving now from vision, because vision is just one piece of a bigger picture. Okay, you've seen me move from vision now to being very focused on monetizing your mentoring, on monetizing your coaching. That's what I'm focused on now. That's what I do. That's all I do. Okay, so when you're kind of way out there, you're doing some of everything and you're not focused, then people don't hire you because a confused mind does not buy. A confused mind does not buy. So I hope you're getting this right here. So when you're an implementer, you're going to make a decision. You're going to make a plan. You're going to take focused action. You're going to be in alignment with your divine assignment. Now, does all this happen at one time? No, it does not all happen at one time, but it happens. It happens with guidance. Okay. And it happens as you begin to move forward. All right. So let me look at some of the comments. Yes, Felicia says implementing will only move you forward. That's right. It's the only thing that'll move you forward. Implementing will take you out of your comfort zone. Yes, it will, Yvonne. And then Pastor Darlene said it's true for me too, Yvonne. Yes, it's true. Until you implement, you will not move forward. Now, will you move? But if you take action, will you move? Yes. But let me tell you what will happen, because this is what I experienced. People will ask you to do this, and people will ask you to do that. Write this, be a part of this book, and be a part of that book. And it all sounds wonderful. Or come over here and work with me on this, or come over here and work with me on that. And it sounds wonderful. And you're doing some things, you're taking action, but you're not focused on your area of expertise. What's your area of expertise? What is it that you do? What is it that you have experience with? And how do you take that so that you can move forward with it? When you get to the implementer stage, that's when you get to that level. That's why I say implementation is next level. Taking action is where everybody is, because everybody's taking action in some form or fashion. Right? But implementation is next level. And that's why some of you have got to get out of the dreamer, the lurker, and the learner stage. Okay? Because in these stages right here, dreamer, lurker, and learner, while they all have their pluses and minuses, you get caught up in here just taking action. In implementation, you're taking focus action. You're in alignment. You're designing those things that are in alignment with your divine assignment. And that's where I am, and that's where I want to get you to. And it's not for everybody. I am now working with women whose calling is to pour into others. If that's your call, if that's what God has said for you to do, whether it's through coaching or whether it's through mentoring, if that's what God has said for you to do, that's who I am working with. Now, I opened up my Black Friday ahead of time. A lot of people say, well, Dr. Saundra, don't open up your Black Friday to Friday. No, because my Black Friday has a lot of pieces to it. So I want to make sure that you're able to know what's in it and you're able to get in it. Because I tell you what, if you don't, you're going to miss it. It'll be a minute before I offer this again. I want to show you how to monetize your mentoring. It's actually more than 3 keys, but since that was a name, I left it there. Okay. To make money as a mentor, to make money as a paid mentor. This has video training with these modules that you see here, making the shift to unblock your abundance, making the shift to unlock your abundance. Okay. Some of you have been blocking and locking up an abundance that's on the inside of you. Some of you can have mentoring programs and coaching programs that you don't even realize you have. If you've written a book, if you've written a chapter in a book, if you've written anything and you have it in your journal, okay, if you've gone through experiences, if God has brought you to the other side of something, if you've helped others in different ways, then you have the expertise that you can package as an online mentoring program. And I'll show you how to do them online. I don't necessarily do them face to face because we're not in that world right now. And to be frank with you, I vision that I have clients all over the world, and I do. So I can't do it face to face. I have to do it all online. So we do there. I talk about and I teach you in the training, mentoring to monetizing, what you need, the solutions you need to make the shift, qualifying, what makes you a paid mentor, who hires them and what do they do, the 7 steps to design your own mentoring program, the 8 streams of income that you can get access to now. And then I have a process of implementation, of implementing that I'm going to give you, and that you take that process so you can outline your program for 2021. What are the things that you need to do? Now, here's the big thing with this one that I absolutely love is that I am going to do a 4-hour money-making mentor mindset intensive. This is a live event that is also, in addition to the video training, you also get the live event. I've never done this before. I've never combined these two like this before, okay, especially in a package like this. But I'm so determined to get out of you what's in you. And again, this is not for everybody. Why is it not for everybody? Because everybody's not going to want to make the investment. Some of you are going to take your Black Friday and go straight to Coach. Some of you are going to take your Black Friday and go straight to Michael Kors. Some of you are going to take your Black Friday. Come on, I know I'm telling the truth because I thought about it myself. Okay. Some of you are going to be talking for me. I was going to look at Black Friday and go straight to Best Buy and get me a TV. As a matter of fact, I had one of my spiritual sons looking for me the best deal for it. All right. But my thing is, use your Black Friday and use money that you would have spent on something like a pocketbook or something like that. Use it to better yourself. Use it so that you can do a design programs that will help other women. Do that. Use your money for that. And I'm not saying use your money for my program, but you can use it for mine or another program that's going to help you. Okay. But the thing here is that you have to realize that you've got to get past the point of just taking action. See, taking action says you go to the Coach store. Taking action says you go to Best Buy. And I'm not saying not to do those things, but implementing, saying, I'm going to put a program together. I'm going to have this plan. I'm going to make this, be very focused in my actions. I want to make sure I'm in alignment, and I'm going to sign up for the program that I need in this season in your life. If this program is for you in this season, then you need to be in here. So in addition to the video training, the live event, and look at what I'm teaching in the live event. I'm going to teach you how to say no without feeling guilty. Okay, because if you're going to be a money-making mentor, you've got to know how to do that. How to get out of your own head and stay out of your comfort zone. Come on, if you're going to make money and doing this, if you're going to do some of the things that I do, I've had to get out of my comfort zone, way out. You got to know your value and then the requirements to shift. You're also going to get, as a bonus, a complete digital replay, uncut, everything. You're going to get the whole replay of the Money Making Mentor Mindset Intensive. There are also some other bonuses. There's an interval assessment. There's a take action guide to overcome fear and walk in confidence. Oh my goodness, that right there is worth the money itself. And then of course, for 30 days, this is only a 30-day thing here, ladies. I'm not going to be rolling over way into January. No, if you're going to do this and you want to do it, you're going to take it and you're going to do it right now. You're going to take it and you're going to do it now. So there's a private Facebook group where I will be live in the Facebook group, answering your questions, going over things with you for 30 days after the live event. Okay, for 30 days after the live event. Now, if this is for you, then my Black Friday offer, if you're on here, what I'll share with you, you're already getting $100 off. Okay, this is for the people who click on the thing that says I want in. So if you don't click on it and it says I want in, you won't know it's $100 off. So when you click on it and you see it's $100 off, instead of being $297, it is only $197. So what is the link? There is a link. It is bit.ly backslash mentor and money. bit.ly backslash mentor and money. It is not going to go lower than this. As a matter of fact, it's going to go up. It's going to go up. So if this is you, if you want to understand and know how to monetize your mentoring, if you want to take the chapter in your book and turn it into a very lucrative, or learn how to turn it into a very lucrative mentoring or coaching program, if you want to take what you have been doing, the process that you have been helping other women with, other women are always coming to you, wanting your help, wanting this, wanting that from you. If you want to take that and turn that into a coaching or a mentoring program, whether you're already a coach or whether you're in ministry, whether you are maybe in a business and you want to add mentoring to your business. I have one of my clients who has added the Monetize Your Mentoring. She's taken her mentoring and she's added it to her business. And now she is mentoring others, making big money. I mean, making real big money because she's an expert at what she does and people are coming to her for that. So I say to go ahead and get in this, because let me tell you, this is implementation. This is implementation. If you're ready to implement what's inside of you, if you're ready to get that focus plan, if you're ready to get clear, if you're ready to move forward with it, then this is implementation. Okay, this is what we're talking about. So what was the revelation for me? Going back to it, that there's implementation and there's take action. Take action is what everybody else is. We're going to be about implementation. We're going to have clarity, make decisions, plan, have a focused action, and be in alignment. We are going to be implementers, okay? Dreamers, lurkers, and learners have their place, but dreamers, lurkers, and learners stay where they are. They stay where they are. They never move to the next level, okay? Because they don't know how. They don't get what they need to know how. We're going to be implementers, and we're going to move to the next level. I'm going to help you do that by my Monetize Your Mentoring program. This is only 30 days. Believe me, it's video training. There's a live event. We're going to have a private time in our Facebook group. And again, you will not see it. It's $100 off right now. If you go to the link, and I'm going to put the link in the chat. Let me do that. I don't know why I didn't already do that. All right. Let me put the link in the chat so that you will see it. All right, hold on just a second. It's got to come up on my screen. All right, let me just do it on my phone because it's taking too long. All right, so let me put the link in the chat. Apologize for this. It's taking me a bit long. I type very slow. bit.ly backslash mentor and and money, money, bit.ly backslash mentor and money. All right, so it should be it should be there in the chat now. Please click on it, get over there, get in it. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. Get over there, get in it so that you can be a part of this next level experience. I will tell you, there are 4 women who are all, no, 5. There are 5 women who are already signed up. I don't know when I'm going to stop it. I don't know. I know when it's going up. Okay. And it will go up, but I want you to get over there. I want you to get in it, because if you're ready to implement, if you're tired of doing the same old thing, now is your time. Okay. So I said I wasn't going to be on here long. I've been on here my 30 minutes. I'm going to get off. I want you all to go sign up today, get your seat, get in today, and know that implementation is next level. Implementation is next level. You've got to do more than take action. You've got to do more than take action. You got to have focused implementation. I know you're there. I know you're going to be there. I'm excited to go there with you. So thank you so much for your time on tonight. Join me tomorrow in the kitchen. I'm going to be doing a series of videos tomorrow on just being in the kitchen. Okay. I'm going to be cooking tomorrow. I'm cooking some things I've never cooked before. All right. So you'll see Dr. Saundra in rare form tomorrow in terms of doing some things for Thanksgiving. But you know what? It's a new season. I'm loving the season that I'm in. I'm loving the clarity that I have. I'm loving what God has had me bring to you so that you can help the people that God has called you to serve. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.